Hey, a great Friday morning. It is a beautiful morning in the city of Brownsville, and we are very late, and that's my fault. My fault. Traffic is horrible in the city of Brownsville. It's horrible. Uh, I passed by Alton Glore, and I'm glad now that BISD actually has some police officers out there helping direct traffic. But traffic on Alton Glore is horrible. It's really bad, and getting called. Shouldn't be getting called. How's traffic out there in Rancho Viejo, bro?
Well, I'm on Central Boulevard. It's okay. I get out of the house at 7:20 to drop off Stella, and I go all the way to McAllen Road. Everything runs fairly smooth. There are some drivers that they're running late and they're in a hurry, so they're causing chaos on the road, in my opinion.
I think it's just a mess everywhere in Brownsville. But like this morning, I was coming down the expressway and I thought, well, maybe since it was closer to 9 o'clock, I think everybody's already to work, so it's not like there's going to be a lot of traffic, crap load of traffic. And then Brownsville people drive horribly. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they just need a refresher course in regards to safe driving. But everyone is going under the speed limit. They're taking the left lane. They're driving slow. And I'm going to say what I've always said here. It's the slow drivers, the ones that screw everything up for everybody else. Drive it at least the speed limit, but try to go a couple of miles, above the speed limit.
Well, it's all that. There's a couple of white, solid white police cars with tinted window pulling a bunch of people over on Boca Chica and on Central, and of course the motorcycle cops with a knee high shiny black boots. They've been relentless for the last 2 months. So that they're causing people to drive slow, and they're pulling people over and then staring at, you know, it's the same cops. It's two or three that I see, and I don't know why they're so aggressive. I guess there's a reason to be so aggressive. I don't know, but
Well,
it's
I don't know.
causing everybody to drive slow.
Yeah, it's just horrible. It's the the other thing. Again, I think I made mention this. I'm running for the appraisal board, Captain Bob,
Well,
and
I hadn't heard you mention it, but somebody gave me the list, and you're running against Bill Hudson,
yeah,
which is so that's interesting. I got Ricardo. He's running for another. I don't know if your seat or what. He's coming on CBS Monday.
I think he's on. I think he's in two actually, Ricardo. I mean,
Yeah.
where I'm amazed, Ricardo, and I want you to ask him this tomorrow whenever you have him on. The guy's spending a crap load of money, Captain Bob. I mean,
Yeah,
the guy's got like advertising everywhere. I'm going like it's just the appraisal board, bro. I mean, the guys, those trailer signs, Captain Bob, where you put the big old sign all over the trailer.
right.
Why is he spending so much money for a position that you're only going to meet 4 times a year?
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's a crap load of money. Again, I don't understand. Why? Why they would spend that much money? You try to get your family and friends out there, but my goodness gracious. I mean, I don't know, Ricardo. I never talked to him. I just think it's amazing that he's spending so much cash on a race, you know, on a race that it's an election,
Yeah.
but it's not. I don't get it. But we'll see. I'm running against Bill Hudson and some other guy again I never heard of in my life. Um, they invited me to a Republican North Republican something or other. Uh, something. So I'm going to go out there and I'm going to go out there and and go
I'm
talk.
here. I'm listening.
I'm going to go out there and talk to the North Republicans, see what they say. Supposedly, as the Bill Hudson's going to be there, and that slate. It's the Gringo slate. You got a Simpson, uh, Hudson, and Kumbaya chick or something. I don't know, Townsend or something.
Well, the only ones I know is you, that I personally know. You, Hudson, uh, Alejandro Garcia Moreno, who went to St. Joe, a little older than me, and Ruben Martinez, who went to St. Joe, 1 year older than me.
What's Alejandro running in?
I don't know the number, but I know that somebody started posting last night about, I can't recall the name of the company, but it was a financial company, and there was a little hanky panky, may I say, years ago, where they got in some trouble moving some money around that they weren't supposed to move the money around.
Oh, Alejandro Garcia Moreno.
Right.
That guy's running against me.
Okay.
And Jose Raul Davila. I got three opponents in that race. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Bill Hudson, of course, is a scam artist. Uh, you know, but I don't know the other two guys. So Alejandro is a St. Joe kid.
Yeah.
Why does St. Joe people want to control everything, Captain Bob?
I
Well,
don't know.
you're a St. Joe guy. What the hell is St. Joe so invested in all these races?
Don't know. St. Joe was a fun place to go to school and play football and basketball at. I had a good time. My graduating class had, I think, 74 students. That was it.
Why does the Mexican mafia want to control everything, Captain Bob?
Cortés,
Huh?
háblale a McDonald's. Estoy en un programa que no habla. Oh my goodness.
Live TV. What? Are you got ants in your pants or what's up?
I just think my tripod, I tried to adjust it
It was
and
looking
it
fine.
keeps. Uh,
It was looking fine.
okay. I can't. Okay, I'm going to not get up anymore.
You're looking good.
That's a little better. Okay. So, well, they just, I'll have to brief you on a few of those appraisal candidates, but we have to do it off the show. I'll call you after the show, but it's interesting.
Oh,
The
what is that?
appraisal board. I didn't know they just meet 4 times a year.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're important meetings. I'll say give them that much. I just don't know why people are spending so much money on these damn races. Makes no sense to me. It's not a paying position. I mean, we already paid $400 to put our name in the hat, which I did. Paid $400 to be on the ballot. So you pay $400 to be on the ballot, and then you only meet 4 times a year, which is okay. I mean, I ran for it because I want to have to see the inner workings of how these individuals, ultimately decide to raise our taxes so much, and then have absolutely no access in regards to like restitution or to lowering the taxes, especially when they uh, you know, they over value your property. No one.
But the appraisal, your all's position cannot. Do you all have the power to lower the appraised or the taxes for
Well,
those appraised values?
I think as a board, you hear a lot of what's going on. I mean, I'm just interested in the dynamics of it. So yeah, I'm all game for it. Um, we'll see what happens.
Well, speaking of politics, uh, my good friend who's in heaven, him and his daddy are in heaven. They were good friends. Their little brother, their younger brother, Gus De Leon, is throwing his hat in the ring. So that's kind of exciting that a De Leon still from the De Leon families still seeking office. It's going to be one of the city commissioner seats. Do you know Gus De Leon?
Yeah, I think Castellanos is an amazing guy. Uh, you know, I
Is.
a great relationship with his dad. Great relationship with Dom. You know, Don De Leon. I mean, had a great relationship with him. As the very very accommodating. I called his every time I saw his dad. Simply say, "Hey, Dad, how's it going?" Out of respect. A great guy, great individual, great community member. Individuals that really cared about the city of Brownsville. So I'm very very proud that Gus De Leon is now running for city commission, and
Yeah,
yeah,
I am too. And you know what? He's approachable. He's
approachable,
available.
available. Always return your phone calls. That's the type of politician that we need. Someone that is going to be uh, out there answering your calls, even when they're not out there running for office or pandering for votes. So I'm very, very proud that Gus is decided to run for city commission, and I'm excited for him and for the city of Brownsville because we're going to have like an opening to something different. El problema es de que we're getting a lot of these individuals that are part of the same little group, the same little clique, and we're getting nothing, Captain Bob, like the current city commission. We're getting nothing. I mean, if it wasn't that Roy Los Santos is very vocal, we know nothing about what's going on in the city. And I appreciate that Roy de Los Santos is very, very accessible, always takes your call, But aside from Roy de Los Santos, the only other commissioner that have any type of contact with is Pedro Cardenas. And that's it, you know?
That's it. I agree. Those are the only two.
it. And that's what's really, really troubling. And because if I don't have access to all the rest, do you think that 98% of the people in Brownsville will have access to them? Absolutely not. And that's unfortunate. The only other individual that I've communicated with, actually, which I'm very, very surprised, is with Linda Macias. I've had communication with Linda Macias, sent her a text message. She responded. We're going to get together on April the 11th for an event that they're having for the Osamanan Center, which I'm very, very proud to support, and in memory of Ben Neese. So I'm going to be out there. It's an Indian festival, and I've got the dress already. I'm ready and anxious to get the tickets for it. And yeah, it's the only three commissioners that I've had communication with and have replied. Roy Los Santos always, Pedro Cardenas most of the time, and no, all the time, and Linda Macias, as of recent, started to be a little bit more on the communication side. So I'm
That's
proud.
right. I agree with you on that. She's starting to come out of the crowd to say hello and talk. But last time I wanted to talk to her and some of the other commissioners a little bit more, but I I couldn't. You know why? Because they were taking pictures with everybody, so I couldn't talk
Well,
to them. But
it's
Gus de Leon's an exciting uh, new a newcomer,
yeah,
a new political figure coming forward with massive experience on the border issues. For he worked many years at I believe the customs.
yeah. And again, I think he's going to bring a new perspective and something a little bit on the different side. So I'm very proud that he's running. Este, what else do you have planned for today, Captain Bob?
I got some visitors from Monterrey that I work with that are coming in from South Padre Island and meeting me at between 11 and 12, and we're going to talk about several things that we work together with, and I'm ex- excuse me, I'm excited about that. Uh, I'm going to go to the mall at 10 and get my shoes shined before I see them. My shoes need some polishing. Um, you know what time they start shining shoes in the middle of the mall? I think 10 o'clock.
I think 10 o'clock. I'm going to have to cut a little bit short today, Captain Bob. I got some customers that walked into the office. You got to take care of your customers. You know that, right?
Yeah, and I'm glad you're cutting it short. That way I can keep on moving right along.
All right, and I'll send you a text message right now, and I'll give you a call in a bit, and we'll be back on Monday. Guys, have a great weekend, and whatever you need, give us a call. We are accessible. We are
Thank
available.
you.
Guys, be good to each other. Continue good to me. God bless.